All right, so here's our lesson for 9.3. Write equations to represent subtraction. So draw to show the problem, write a number sentence, then solve. Let's see what the problem is. It says, Riley had 53 crowns. He gives some crowns to Courtney. Now Riley has 38 crowns. How many crowns did Riley give to Courtney? So this is a problem where we have to write it out step by step. So Riley has 53, so I guess that's the first number I'm going to write. 53. He gives some crowns to Courtney. He's giving, that's taking away, some. Do we know how much he's taking away? No, so put an empty box there because we don't know. He gives some crowns to Courtney. Now Riley has how many crowns? 38. So whenever you see the word some, he gives some, she takes some, put an empty box in that space. That's how you're going to solve the equation. This is called an equation. When you write out a number sentence with an unknown number, that's called an equation. Now Riley has 38 crowns. How many crowns did Riley give to Courtney? So now this is easy, right? All we have to do is solve what goes here. How do we do that, class? Good. You subtract 53, take away 38. Right? Let's see. I guess we're going to guess and check. What is 3 take away 8? You can't do it. If the top number is smaller than the bottom number, you have to regroup. 5 becomes a, and 3 becomes a. What's 13 take away 8? 5. 4 take away 3 is 1. So we're saying that the number is 15. Now we're going to check that and make sure it's right. Is 53 take away 15 38? We always have to check our answer. So now I'm going to do it again and I'm going to check my answer. 53 take away 15. Can I take 3 away from 5? No. You have to borrow. 5 becomes a, and 3 becomes a. 13, take away 5 is 8. And 4, take away 1 is 3. So when I check this, is that right? Yes, so our answer is definitely 15. So how many crowns did Riley give to Courtney? 15 crowns. You have to write it in a complete sentence. Class? Yes. What did I say about blurting out? It's in the question. If you read the question on the bottom where the apple is, it says crowns right there. Moving on. You can write a number sentence to show a problem. Liza had this is called a number sentence. Liza had 65 postcards, circle 65. She gives, box gives, that means take away. She gives 24 postcards to Wesley. Underline the question. How many postcards does Liza have now? So she had 65. You're going to trace that. She gives, that means take away. How much does she give? 24, trace that. Equals how many postcards she has now. So when you think about it, the bear is telling you subtract 65, take away 24. That makes 41. 5 take away 4 is 1, and 6 take away 2 is 4. So how many postcards does she have now? 41. For this exercise, it's very important you show your strategies on every single one of them. What does strategies mean? What I'm doing. Circle the number, box the keyword, underline the question. If you don't do that, I promise I'm counting it wrong. Even if your answer is right, I'm still counting it wrong. So use an empty box for the unknown number, then solve. Okay, so let's read it. There were 32 birds in a tree. So that first number is going to be the first number in my number sentence. 32. Then 18 birds flew away. If they're flying away, are they coming or going? Going. They're going. Are you adding or subtracting? Subtracting. So take away 18. There were 32, and then 18 went away. You're going to write 32, take away 18. And then the question is, how many birds are in the tree now? So equals what? Empty box. Empty box. Good job. You have to write that equals empty box to complete the equation. So here on this line, you're going to write the equation. So on this line for number 1, number 2, number 3, each and every one of these, I'll go up in a second. Each and every one of these, you have to see right here, you have to write the equation. Okay? You have to write the equation, solve it, and then write the answer. Equation, solve it, write the answer. Okay? All right, so now moving back up. I showed my strategies, step 1. Step 2, I wrote the equation. Step 3 is solve. 32, take away 18. Let's see what that makes. 32, take away 18. Equals division line, the 1s and the 10s. 2 take away 8. Can we do that? No. If the top number is smaller than the bottom number, we have to regroup. 3 becomes a 2, and 2 becomes a, what's 12 take away 8, class? 4. 4. 2 take away 1 is? 1. A lot of you guys here forget to take 1 away, and you say 3 take away 1 is 2. That's why he was yelling 2. That's wrong. You have to, if you borrowed, if this became a bigger number, you borrowed from the tens place. That means this becomes 1 less. You have to take 1 away from the tens. It does not stay the same. 2 take away 1 is 1. So how many birds? 14. So then you're going to write 14 on the line here. And just for fun, you're going to circle or box it. Okay, moving on. Carla read 43 pages in her book. How many did she read? 43. Joey read 32 pages in his book. How many more pages did Carla read than Joe? How many more is a key word. That means what? Subtract. Box how many more. How many more is a key word. It means subtract. Box it. So if the first number is what? What's the first number in my problem? 43. So what am I going to write here in my number sentence? 43. And how many more means take away. And Joe read how many? 32. Equals? Empty box. Good job. Equals empty box. Now here you're going to solve it and then you're going to write the answer. Is this hard? No. This is very simple. Just because you see a lot of words, it doesn't mean you need to get scared and run away. Don't run away. Please don't be scared. Don't let these words scare you. You're smarter than them. It's very easy. It's like a puzzle. 3 take away 2 is 1. Do I have to borrow from the tens place? No, because it's bigger. 4 take away 3 is? How many more pages? 11. And again, what do I want you to do with the answer? Box it. Okay. Write a number sentence for the problem. Use a box for the unknown number. Then solve. I want you to try to do number 3 on your own, and then we'll go over it. So you can pause the video now. Okay, so let's review what you've done and see if you did it right. There were how many ants on a rock? 40. 40 ants on a rock. Some ants, remember when we see some, we're going to write an empty box. So let's box that word. Some ants moved to the grass. Now there are 26 ants on the rock. How many ants moved to the grass? And moved means they're going away. That means you're taking away. I would box that too. So there were 40 ants. The first number is 40, so the first number in my number sentence will be 40. There were 40 ants on a rock. Some ants moved away. I don't know how many, but I know some moved away. So take away empty box. Now there are 26 equals 26. How many ants moved to the grass? Then you're going to solve it elevator, escalator. Okay, so now we're going to do 40 take away 26 elevator, escalator. 40 take away 26 and see what our answer is. Can I take 0 away from 6? No, 0 is smaller than 6. You have to regroup. 4 becomes a, and 0 becomes a. 10 take away 6 is 4. And 3 take away 2 is. So how many ants? 14 ants moved to the grass. And you can always do this extra step by checking. So do 40, take away 14, and see if that makes 26. You can, but I'm pretty sure 14 is the answer. All right, let's watch the video for number 4 and 5.
Professor Berger!
Hey, Jean.
Look what I brought for today's lesson!
A ribbon.
Yeah!
Actually, that's perfect because today's math riddle is actually about ribbons.
Oh, I just love ribbons! They're so pretty! Oh, are there bones in it?
Well, let's look at the question and find out.
Oh, I can't wait!
Ribbons and bows. Let's take it out.
My
Okay.
favorite.
Keisha had a bag of ribbons. Now, she took out 39 ribbons from the bag.
Okay.
Then there were 15 ribbons still in the bag.
Ooh.
Exactly. The question is, how many ribbons were in the bag to start?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's a tricky question, so let's think about it together. Because there were some ribbons in the bag to begin with, then some were taken out, and then we have some left. It's a little confusing, so let's
Yes,
think
it
about
is.
it. We can actually think about a math sentence if we want, and let's think about this as a subtraction question. So we had some number to start with, and we don't know. That's the question. How many ribbons were in the bag to start? So that's kind of a mystery. But what we do know is that we took out 39 of them. And when we did that, so when we performed the subtraction, we actually saw that we were left with 15 still in the bag.
Yeah.
So we have this mystery number minus 39 is going to equal 15. And so our mission is to figure out what the mystery number is.
Ooh, I love that.
Now here's a really cool fact, Jeannie, that I think you're going to enjoy. So if we have a subtraction question, there's lurking in the background an addition question. And here's how it works. If I have a mystery number minus 39 equals 15, then that means that if I take 15 and I add 39, it equals the mystery number. And you can think about this.
Wow.
It actually makes sense. Because if you take how many, in fact, were left, and you take out how many you removed, and you put them together, that's what you started with.
Oh, yeah.
So a subtraction question can really be thought of as an addition question in a way.
I never knew that, Professor Berger.
Okay, so let's do it real fast and see if we can get an answer. All we have to do is add. So what do we have to add? We have to add 15 plus 39. So I'll do it right here so we can enjoy it. So we have 15 plus 39, and I'm going to add them up. Okay, so 5 plus 9 is 14. So that's going to actually be 1 10 and 4 ones. So I'm going to write the 4 down here, and I'm going to take the 1 10 and regroup up here. So now let's look at how many 10s I have. I've got 1 10, I've got 1 10, that's 2 10s, and I've got 3 more 10s. That's going to be 5 10s,
5 10s.
which is basically 50. And so we see the answer is 54. So she must have had 54 ribbons in the bag to start, and that's the answer. And the number sentence for the question is 54 minus 39 equals 15. And we just solved a subtraction number sentence, actually, by writing a corresponding addition question and doing the addition. Isn't that great?
Oh, that was fantastic. But you know what?
What?
There were no bowls.
Oh, wait. Jeannie, no, Jeannie, sorry. Let me say the answer again.
Okay.
Okay, so there were 54 ribbons in the bag and 0 bows.
Yay!
Have fun with math. We'll see you soon. I knew you'd like the bow.
Okay, let's keep going. He's basically just teaching you how to break apart the question, which I think you guys are already kind of good at. Okay. So let's break apart this question. It's probably going to be the same. Keisha had a bag of ribbons. She took 29 ribbons out of the bag. Then there were 17 ribbons still in the bag. How many ribbons were in the bag to start? Keisha had a bag of ribbons. She took 29 ribbons out of the bag. So she had a bag. She took 29 out of the bag. So 29. Then there were 17 ribbons in the bag. She took some out. Then there were 17 in the bag. How many ribbons were in the bag to start? We have to subtract, don't we? 29 take away 17. Is what? How many? 12. That was easy, right? There are 50 bees in a hive. How many? 50. Some bees fly out. If you were, so hold on, let me write that. Use the subtract to prove your answer. So I have 50 bees in a hive. Some bees fly out. We don't know how many, but we know when we see the word some, we're going to write a box. If fewer than 20 bees are still in the hive, how many bees could have flown out? If fewer than 20, so any number smaller than 20. I'm just going to write, I don't know, 10, just to make it easy. Is 10 smaller than 20? Yes. So that would be okay. Question is, how many bees could have flown out? So what's 50 take away 10? So how many bees could have flown out? 40. Is that the only right answer? No, there could be many right answers. If you put equals any number that's smaller than 20, and then you take that away, that could be a right answer. So there's many right answers. You can't do, yeah, you can do 50. You can't do 50 minus 20 because it says fewer than 20. You can do 50 minus 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15 or 14 or 13 or 12 or 11 or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But you can't do 20. You have to do numbers smaller than 20. I just chose 10. You can just do 10 like I did. Or you can do 1. It doesn't matter. There's many right answers. Okay. So here, let's do number 6 together just for fun. Tessa is jumping rope. First, she does a group of 84 jumps. First number I saw is 84. Do I still have to write a number sentence on these? Yes. Then she does a group of 99 jumps. How many fewer jumps did she do the first time? Fewer means what? Take away. Underline the question. So the number sentence is going to say 99 take away 84. Miss Yusuf, how come you switched it? I thought 84 is the first number. I know. But I know when I subtract, the big number goes first too. So 99 take away 84 equals what?
Empty box.
Empty box. And then do it. 99 take away 84. And solve. Some means what? Empty box. Some children are playing foursquare. Alijo serves the ball 22 times. Hannah serves the ball 17 times. How many more times did Alijo serve than Hannah? How many more means subtract. So you're going to do 22 take away 17 equals empty box. And then solve it. I think you can too. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and do page 294, 95, and 296 on your own. And then you're going to turn it into me. Along with that, you are going to complete the worksheet that's in your baggie that says lesson 42. There's 2 of them. It says lesson 42. It's very easy. The one that says lesson 42 is literally 4 questions. And then you're going to do the enrich one, enrich 38. It's also pretty easy. Okay? Enrich is only 2 questions. All right? So it's not a big deal. When you're done with your Go Math, you're going to do this worksheet. It's in your baggie. Okay? All right. I'll see you guys later.